Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of South Africa, ably represented by the Honorable Minister of Economic Development, Professor Mbize, Your Excellency, the Governor of Bayelsa State, our host here, my colleague, the Honorable Minister of Culture and Tourism, the distinguished senators and other legislators of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and also of the State Legislature of Bayelsa, Royal Majesty, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, visitors from Nigeria, as well as the private sector in South Africa. I want to welcome you all. It's a pleasure and an honor to be here to represent His Excellency Dr. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, on this August occasion of the opening of an outpost of Bayelsa State, the BDIC, the Bayelsa State Development and Investment Corporation. As you all know, His Excellency Mr. President is from Bayelsa and a proud former governor of Bayelsa State. So it is with great pride that he sees this development coming out of the state. I just want to say that what we witnessed here today and what we've heard from the governor and the previous speakers, in terms of the drive to diversify the economy of Bayelsa and make it less dependent on a commodity, mirrors exactly what the president is trying to do with Nigeria. Nigeria's economy is strong. We are blessed with a lot of capacity and a lot of potential. The economy has strong macroeconomic fundamentals, has been growing at an average 6.5% rate and projected by us to grow at about 6.5% this year, and by the IMF at 7%. Our inflation rate is coming down to single digits. Our currency is fairly stable. Our reserves are strong. And so we have the strong basis on which to diversify the economy. Because we still remain vulnerable to one commodity, oil and gas, the thrust of the very Goodluck administration is the diversification of the economy. We believe that we need to buffer ourselves by making sure that sectors that create jobs are encouraged. For that reason, the President has set a transformation agenda that seeks to open up several sectors of the economy and in that way create jobs. There's a strong drive to transform agriculture and create 3.5 million jobs. And I hasten to tell you that this transformation of agriculture for both the small business person as well as the large investors into a business is working. And this is where we hope to create a lot of value for the Nigerian economy as well as jobs for our young people. And there we want to invite investors who are interested in this sector. We are also working in the area of housing. We are going to transform the Nigerian landscape by investing in this sector and creating the enabling environment for investors to come and invest in this particular area. We have the solid mineral sector. Many people do not know that apart from oil and gas and other resources, Nigeria has 34 solid minerals, bitumen, gold, you name it, tantalite, all of them waiting to be exploited. The culture, the creative industries, we have the third largest film industry in the world, known as Nollywood, and it's creating a lot of jobs and a lot of diversity. So why am I saying all this? Because I think that at the federal level, the transformation agenda of President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan is being mirrored in Bayelsa State. And that is why the drive to diversify that economy, to invest in culture, tourism, and the creative arts, to invest in agriculture, to invest in other sectors of the economy, to create the potential for this state to be a driver within the Nigerian economy is a strong one. And that is why building an outpost here to attract investment into Bayelsa is something of a new move, which we think is a good move and will succeed. We therefore strongly, from the federal level, see this as mirroring what the country wants to do and where the country wants to go. And in that vein, I want to congratulate and thank His Excellency, the Governor, for his strong leadership, for all those who have put this together, for their imagination and their drive. And we know that with this kind of talent, this investment office is going to bring in a lot of good things for Bayelsa State. I have said to the Governor that he must set performance indicators for this office. They must be able to measure what it is they are achieving so that we can prove and justify that it's merit-worthy to have this here. And I have no doubt that this will be done and you'll be able to create the kind of buzz that will attract South African investment even more into Nigeria than it is now. I want to say one word. His Excellency the Governor mentioned something interesting. Africans investing in Africa. We strongly believe that this is a new wave, that we as Africans must look at each other and our potential. And we must work together. We must strive to attract our business people to each other's countries. And we must strive to invest in each other. This is already happening. We have tremendous South African investment in Nigeria. And I think the move of the BDIC to make sure that Bayelsa is a part of it is an excellent move. We also hope that Nigerians will be welcome to invest in South Africa. We're already present here. We intend to make our presence known even further by looking at the many sectors where we, as two economies, can be complementary to each other and even have healthy competition when that is merited. So with this, I want to congratulate everyone who put this occasion together, to say that we are happy to be here. We have great expectations out of this office, and we know that this is going to make a difference in the Bayelsa economy and in Nigeria at large. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.